from your background and seeing the innovation space and ICT in the state government, are there particular things you can see that Western Australia might have a strength in that we could take into other areas?
Well, one of the things that I think this actually relates to the question you asked Tamara about what can come across is because we have such a strong and vibrant resources sector, and we've got a lot of people working in other sectors who've come from the resources sector, and one of the things they bring with them is a different approach to the understanding of data. As in, data doesn't give you answers, data gives you directions. So very few mining executives will kill their analytical people if they don't strike on the first dig or the first hole or whatever, because it doesn't tell you exactly where it is, it tells you where to look for it. Whereas in a lot of other government areas, business areas, they're wanting to reduce the risk to near zero. And so if data analytics traditionally doesn't give you the answer, you stop looking because the risk is too high. All the money you spend with big systems and flashing lights, you didn't get it right, so failed experiment and move on. But I've noticed, particularly in government recently, we've had a lot of CIOs come in from the mining sector. And they've brought in the attitude of, this is about risk-reward, not about risk to zero. And so we've had a lot of different government departments starting to go, okay, well, how can this help inform the decision-making rather than give us the answer to do it? And as a result, a lot of different areas in government started being recognised as taking significant steps forward. Other jurisdictions around Australia and the region have started saying, oh, well, how did you do that? And so, and in many cases I've noticed there's a ex-mining executive involved somewhere in that value chain to getting to that point.
Do you have ex-mining executives?
Carnegie is an ex-mining company,
Right.
So Carnegie Minerals was actually the first listed entity before Carnegie Wave Energy, and now we're Carnegie Clean Energy. So we do have a heritage in minerals, but the crossover for us has been from oil and gas predominantly. We're operating in the ocean, they're operating in the ocean with their offshore rigs and so forth, and the kind of analyses that are required to understand, what's the biggest wave in the next 100 years, what's the strongest current. This is computationally intensive stuff, and it requires all sorts of understanding of validating these simulations with measured data, and then projecting out for years into the future where you're factoring in climate change and changing sea levels, etc. So we've managed to borrow a lot from resources. Also from the soil conditions, we're doing geophysical surveys of the seabed and understanding what the properties are so we can put our anchors in and know that they're going to stay there. Again, like last year when we did a survey, we produced a massive amount of data for the area off Garden Island through geophysical surveys, which have been, that technology is really pioneered by the oil and gas industry. So we're leveraging as much as we possibly can because it's very expensive, obviously, to pioneer this stuff.
Mm-hmm. But that's what we would call building on our strengths. So strengths in resources and energy can help transition the sector into new ways.